I'm Ruth and I just returned to my home country of Scotland after living overseas for many years. This year I'll be travelling Scotland in my new campervan Ernie. Before I set off on any big trips, I'm testing out my van, and in this video I'll be cooking my first meal using gas. So today I'm going to be using the gas in the campervan for the first time. In the van tour video that I filmed, which you can watch below if you haven't seen it already, I talked about how it's my first time using gas in a campervan, and previously I've used induction in the campervans that I was in before. So I've been quite anxious about... Oh no! The lights! No! Okay, so as I was saying, this is my first time using gas, and I've been a bit anxious about using gas, especially because this campervan is a bit old and I don't know how long that gas has been there. I'm also worried if the connections have come loose from vibrations when driving. So this morning I asked the gas engineer to come and check everything. I didn't film it because I probably didn't want to be on camera, but I'll explain how he checked the gas. He came down here. It's quite a tight area to work in actually, with this narrow gap between the bed and the kitchen. But he went inside and he checked the canister, and he also checked all the fittings to make sure that they were going to the hob correctly, and also he made sure all the fittings were attached correctly and nothing had come loose. And he said that it had been done to a very high standard and everything was done properly, which was really good to hear. And he also said it's fine to use this old gas canister and he wouldn't have any issue with it. So actually he didn't change anything. He said it's fine, and I did think about swapping the gas canister over to a smaller one because it does take up quite a lot of space in the cupboard, and I want to put a fresh water tank inside. He basically moved it around so that the attachment around the gas cylinder, the strap, is in a different position, and now the water tank can fit inside there. So I can put one fresh water tank on this side and then one grey water tank on this side. So as you can see now, the tank and the gas can both fit in the same cupboard. So the one advice that the gas engineer told me was always to have this vent open when I'm cooking. So I will have that open. It's not suitable to open if it's raining. It looks like rain would leak in there. It's not a max fan or any of these kind of rainproof fans. It's just a regular vent. But if it is raining and I want to cook, it's possible to open the back door. It opens this way, so the rain won't come into the vehicle. Definitely have to have some ventilation in the van when the gas is on. And also when the gas engineer was here, he did some tests to make sure that if the flame goes out on the stove, that it will turn off by itself. So the gas will continue to run. I'm not sure for how long. I think it's around 30 seconds or 1 minute. And then you'll hear a click and then the gas will go off. So I can do that test now to show you how it is so you can hear the click as well. But you do need this lighter to light it, to start it. So yeah, this will be my first time lighting it on my own, so I'm really nervous. I'm going to open all the doors and all the windows. First I'm going to open the back door. We have the back door open, we have the sliding door open, and I'm also going to open the vent. The driver's window is also open about halfway. I'm going to light the gas. There's two buttons here. I'm going to light this one. Actually, I have no idea how to do it. I think I press that in. Oh my god. Oh, I think I have to turn it on first. Yes, there's a lever on the side of the tank, so I need to turn that up. This one. Okay. And then on. Oh, okay, and it's on, it's on. Can you see the flame? Oh wow, so you can adjust the size. Okay, so that's really small, and then that's really big. Wow, okay, now it's off. Oh, okay, that was fine. Okay, let's try the other side. Oh yes, this one's working also. Oh yes, amazing, wow. Wow, this is so cool that it's in the camper van. I can cook. If you blow this out, it will click. It clicked. Did you hear it? So gassy. Okay, so I got this water bottle, so it's going to be a temporary solution until I get the sink hooked up with the 12-volt electricity. Oh, it's heavy. Can power the tap and also the pump inside the tank in here. So this here will be for the fresh water. So in the meantime, on my first trip, I'm going to use this one here. And it's got a tap here so I can have a drink. I can use that for drinking water, which will be really helpful. Okay, and tonight we're going to be cooking some dinner. So I've got a few things with me. I've got a bowl. Actually, I got this in Bali in 2015. It's made from coconut. Buffalo milk, ricotta and spinach ravioli. Looks good. Put the water into the pot. Got colander as well. a bit slow. Open. This isn't great. Okay, you can come back in 10 minutes when the pot is full. Let's go get a cup of tea while you're waiting. Okay, I think that might be enough. It's quite good, you can sit here in this chair while you're cooking. Oh, oh no. Oh no, that was a bit scary. Okay. Okay, we're away, okay. Okay. I wonder how long it will take to boil. Okay, so I think the wind is like blowing it. Maybe it's not a good idea to have both the doors open. I'll close this one. Yeah, that's better. So the vent is open and then we have that side door open there, so there's plenty of ventilation, and also the driver's window, as I mentioned, is halfway open. I actually forgot to check how long it takes to cook. From frozen, which it is, it takes 4 to 5 minutes. From chilled, 3 to 4 minutes. So bring 2 litres of water to the boil. I don't think that was 2 litres. That wasn't even 1 litre, I think. But anyway, drain it and then you can add olive oil, but I don't have olive oil. Or you can add Parmesan cheese, and I don't have Parmesan cheese. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, time to try this spinach and buffalo ricotta ravioli. Bon appetit! Mmm. Oh, it's good. Oh, excellent. I love spinach. If you follow me on Instagram, I have been posting a lot about my gardening. So this year I've been learning how to grow vegetables. It's something I've wanted to do for such a long time. So I've been planting spinach, radish, kale, mizuna salad leaf, onions, garlic, and yeah, very excited for the spinach to come up. If you haven't already, you can follow me on Instagram. Down below, the link to my Instagram is in the YouTube description. Post more like real time, what's going on, lots of the pictures from my trips and little short videos. One of the best things about this dinner actually is the lack of dishes. If you do campervanning, you'll know that meals that have very few dishes are very good, because like especially if you have a lot of like chopping and you're making curry and tomato sauces, there's just so much washing up. But this is just boiled water and that's pretty much it. So, and then this bowl and a fork, so it's really good. All finished. It's an excellent van life dinner, 10 out of 10 van life dinner. Probably a 6 out of 10 dinner in the house, but overall very good. Definitely be having that again, stock up on some of those to bring with me when I go travelling. This was in the van already when I got it and it's been cleaned in the house, so I'm going to use it now to make a cup of tea. I'm going to boil the water and see if it works okay. This is a bit tricky, not ideal. It's like a dribble. This water tank is not great, not great. It's going to be like 20 minutes later. Oh, my thumb is getting sore. That's probably enough for 1 cup. It's dripping on the floor. Okay, I'll light this one again. Okay. Oh, there's some steam coming. It's not going to damage the carpet. To make coffee on the stove.
I've really been enjoying these teas recently. They're really good for just before you go to bed.
These are my mugs from New Zealand. I have a lot of things from around the world that I've never actually used because I've never actually lived in one place. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, I think this is enamel, this mug, so it's really hot. Oh, it's burning my lip. Okay, I need to wait for that to cool down. So today I used the gas in the van for the first time and actually it went really smoothly. I'm really glad the gas engineer came to check over everything before I used it. I think what I need to do is when I light it, I need to have the flame on over there already before putting on the gas instead of putting the gas first and then the flame. That's what caused it to jump up and create the big flame. But I think I'll be quite happy using gas in this van. It's really good that this little stove is already set up inside. I just need to get into the habit of like working out how to do the gas, how to change the cylinder myself, and how it all works, since it's completely new to me. But I'm really excited to be able to cook inside the van and then also make coffee in the morning and things like that. So it's going to be really great to have this in the van. It's finally cooled down. It's a very good tea. Highly recommend this one. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Bye.